Rise and shine. Good morning, friends. I woke up like this. Let's get ready for church. All right, so we're going to be doing kind of a mix live today with OFIR and launch because I really just don't have a ton of time to split up everything. So it was either we get ready and we just do this, but I think it would be fun to show a 20-minute truly get ready for church. The baby's already ready, Adam's ready, so it leaves me. I need to get myself ready. Anybody else? What are y'all doing this morning? Okay, we're gonna start out with OFIR's primer, and this is their dewy primer. It's gonna just help your like fill in your pores. OFIR has deals going on. The code is secret. Launch has hair deals going on. They just have their like up to 70% off sale happening. So if you just go to the site, there's tons of different deals on there. All right, filling that in. Even when you're in a hurry, like don't underestimate the power of a primer. So when I am kind of like, I don't know, time to go, things to do, people to see, I will do most of my makeup here, but sometimes I will leave like mascara and lips for the car. So depending on how we are on time, I might do that as well, but I'll at least show you. So I'm kind of a queen of a 20-minute look. You might not know it because when I do it live, we talk a little bit, but it's pretty quick. I did wash my hair last night and brushed it, so it isn't as tangly as normal. If I do not brush it after I wash it, I look like I've wrestled alligators. It's insane. Laying on the couch watching Pioneer Woman. Oh, what a good morning. What a good morning. So today we're going back to our old church. We've been trying out new churches for a little while now. I grew up more in evangelical, like Church of God or non-denominational type churches. Adam grew up Church of Christ. And then we have been trying to find kind of a church that we both just feel like fits well for both of us. And so we've gone to several, and then we have plugged it for like the last year. We've been going to one specifically, but we literally know no one there. We are not connected at all. And so I used to volunteer a lot. Like I used to help with like the inner city, like busing kids in and helping feed them, and just a lot of different projects. And I just don't feel like super connected. And so today we're gonna try the church we used to go to. Is just like sometimes a little, like loud and just different than what he grew up in. But at this point he's the one that suggested. Like I really feel like not that he doesn't like it. It's just, I don't know. So today he was like, I think we should go back and try that. And so I was like, are you sure? Because I never want him to go anywhere where he isn't comfortable or whatever, feels connected. Like I want it to be our whole family feels good. And so we're gonna try it. Don't know if it's gonna be our forever thing, but for today we're going to do that. Good morning. I want to go to, and if not, I'm just praying that maybe we find somewhere that is where we can get plugged into a Sunday school, a community, like doing small groups or things with our kids, with other families, and just all the things. Okay, bronzer. This is OFIR's bronzer. This is the deepest shade. It's the deep teak. I am gonna go down fluffier side of a brush with bronzer, just to kind of bronze this neck. All right. Good morning. Okay, now we're gonna go in with some OFIR blush. This is the shade Current. I only use a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. When I say tiny, like when you barely tap it, you don't rub it around, you get that much. So it's like a barely tap, or else you're going to look like a clam. If that's the look you're going for, do it. Do you. Today, that's not the look I'm going for. I have exciting news. OFIR is restocking their setting powder. So if you have been out, it is supposed to restock so quickly, like in the next week or two. So it's exciting. I have been waiting. I am almost out. I'll show you. Oh no, I'm frozen. Can anybody see me? Let me know if you can see me. Going on with their setting powder right under my eyes. Beneath the Dune palette today. And if you haven't seen this palette yet, it really is fantastic. I'm good. I'm good. I can never tell on my end. I mean, for me, it always shows good. They're not stars. Levels, bars. But then people will be like, I can't see. Fluffing these things up just a little bit. Dune palette. I still never got my nails done. You guys, I don't know. So Adam's mom's moving. His grandmother passed away. She had been taking care of her for a while. And his mom is now, Veda got into this. His mom's moving. And so he helped her yesterday before the soccer game. Then he came down the mountain. She lives on top of the mountain. If you've ever been to Rock City, his grandmother has a house right up there where it's like a beautiful view. You can see 7 states from her house. It's beautiful. And so they were cleaning it out, and then we went to the soccer game, and then we went back up there, and he was helping clean out the attic, and he fell out of the attic. So he's not he's sore, but he isn't hurt. But he was walking down the attic stairs backwards, carrying a big load, and lost his footing, and he fell back into the attic ledge, I guess, just into the open space. It could have been really, really awful because it's a good 10 feet down. And luckily he caught that edge with his shoulders, the entrance to the attic, I guess. But anyways, so thank the Lord for just angels around him, because when I went up there and saw what he was talking about, I was like, and he had a ton of heavy stuff, so it would just on top. Anyways, but they did that. They got so much done. They filled up an entire dumpster full of things. His grandparents have lived in that house for over 60 years. And so it was so neat to see things that they saved a lot. And so they had, notebooks full of homework and assignments from when his mom was in school, elementary school. And they had outfits that he wore as a baby and dioramas of projects that they had done, and just saved so much stuff. Look at this Dune palette. Oh my gosh. I'm just using these 2 colors right now. Warming up this outer corner, but just love getting to kind of go through and see a piece of history. It's really neat. Things were typed out, answers to quizzes and things were typed out on typewriter, and it was just really fun to look through, and trophies from the YMCA in 1970. And his dad passed away when he was 14, but he was an artist, and they came across several pieces of his dad's art, and that was really neat. The signature and the date and what he drew and things. Your grandparents were like that. It took us so long to clean out their basement, right? So it's like, okay, it really is neat though, but it does take a long time. Okay, I'm going in with the darkest shade of brown just right here for this outer corner. This palette, if you've been looking for a palette that is a staple, it's like it has, these are all matte as well. And it just launched this week, but it is so beautiful. And then you could also use it as your base for bold colors. So having a great neutral palette in your life is just a must. And then you can do whatever you want with it. You can add other colors to it, but you just have a good base palette. Or you can just take this with you. I absolutely love wearing just neutrals. That's all we're doing for today though, because we don't have a lot of time. What's everybody else doing today? I haven't brushed my teeth yet because the kids took my toothpaste. So I've got to go in their room and find my toothpaste. Soccer game was good. We didn't win. We didn't even score a single goal. Poor Lola, she was so sad. But that just happens sometimes, right? Where you're like, okay, that happens. So I am going to, that's waterproof. Don't want waterproof. If I had more time, I would go ahead and do a wing. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that either. I'm going to, mascara. The palette is the new Dune palette by OFIR. So I put the link in the description of the video. This won't take me long. I'm gonna do it. I just feel like the look's gonna look. And then this is their new liner. It's their liquid liner. And anyone could use it. It is so easy to use. If I can do it into my cell phone in 30 seconds, anybody could do it. Okay, I don't even know if that was 30 seconds. I feel like claps, comfortable smudge proof mascara. Do not forget to brush your teeth. Do not forget to brush your teeth. Okay, so we're gonna go in with glass hair, and I am doing like a quick at-home blowout. I do this sometimes with my hair, like naturally. I'll show you. Be warned. This is brushed through-ish, like, but I just wake up like this. I wish I have one child that wakes up like my hair is, and I have another child that she wakes up and her hair is just not like this. It looks like she's already fixed it when she wakes up. It's just the texture of her hair is different. So Lexi's hair, just kind of smooth, sleek. Sometimes she doesn't even have to brush it before school. It's just, I don't know. When she was little, she used to have a lot of health problems, and she had failure to thrive. She wasn't growing. She was in size 3-month clothes at 18 months old. She could walk. People would ask all the time if she was a little person. She could totally talk and everything, but she just was small, very, very small. And she weighed 14 pounds at a year old, and she weighed 14.5 pounds at 18 months. And so she had some like big health problems and sensory issues. She was like plucking out her eyelashes, her hair, like the skin off her lips. And then she just wasn't thriving. We would feed her like Pediasure and all kinds of high calorie, high fat. She just wasn't growing. And so we had a revival service at our church, and it was a 90-day revival. And one of the services, the speaker pulled us up on stage and was like praying over her that her neurological things would be healed, that she would like thrive and live and not die. And just this, like, I just knew that night, like, God had healed her. And the man said, like, I'll never forget it. She was like, had just bald patches everywhere. And he said, she'll be known for her beautiful hair. And at the time, she was just like this frail little sick baby. And so when she was going to the hospital 3 times a week at that time for therapy. And that next day, I was like, we had a 3-year plan, but I was like, I don't think we're going to have to be here much longer. Like, I was completely convinced that, like, you know, she was healed. And so we went to her therapy the next day, and the people just thought I was crazy. And so continued therapy, and in 3 weeks she had gained 3 pounds. And considering she'd only gained a few ounces in like a year, that's huge. And then she was just like eating fantastic and growing and like all these things, and her hair started coming back in, and within 3 weeks every milestone, hi, aren't you pretty? You want to see Veda? Every milestone that we had planned for her to hit within her 3 years, she had hit. And they said there was no reason for her to, here, I'll help you, that there was no reason for her to have to continue. And now she has the thickest head of hair. She also had an eye that like went outward, and they said the only way to fix it was through surgery, and it's complete. It went every Cozy. Hi, you're cozy?
Yeah.
Oh, and you have a sticker? Yeah. This is a different baby. This is Veda. But like that totally healed. Like her just miraculous. They just called her like a medical miracle. And hi, yeah. Whoops, that's your sticker. And so she is my child that is known for her beautiful hair. Like she wakes up and it looks like she fixed it. Like it's, what do you need? Hair on it? I know. Do you have another sticker? Hey, do you care to get her for me? Yeah. You're the best. Can you say hi? This is Veda. She's ready for church. You ready for church? Okay, I've got to do this so quick. Okay? Mwah. Thanks. Okay, so she is not only does she have beautiful hair now, and every time, like if I'm fixing it or, you know, she just wakes up, it truly is, she has beautiful hair, and everyone mentions it, and when they do, it's just such a reminder, like, I'm so grateful that that was part of her, like, what was prayed over her, or her, like, because I can, when I hear someone say, oh, her hair is so beautiful, or I'm brushing it and I'm thinking that, like, it's just a reminder of like, oh, so grateful for what God's done in our lives. All right. Going in. Sorry, friends. She's so smart and beautiful and fun. And I'm just so, she was really sick, and they like had talked about installing, you know, like feeding tubes, and just, we couldn't get her. It was just scary. It was just really scary. And so grateful. All right. My eyebrows are not dark enough for my hair, so I'm going in with a little bit of brows. Okay. The mascara was the Smudge Proof Mascara from OFIR. It has castor oil in it, and it actually lengthens and strengthens your lashes. Okay. Here we go. This is what I'm going to go ahead and make this, or I'll forget. I already have, I was like, do I need deodorant on? Okay, TRIMFIT. And then I'm just using the low volume and glass here today. I'm going to try and drink this quick because I hate the way it tastes after I brush my teeth. And I have to brush my teeth before we leave. So I'm going to drink on this and dry my hair. This just helps with appetite control, weight loss, and your mood. Okay, if you've never tried glass hair, it is from Lunge. And if you want links for anything, drop the word me below. Whoops. Okay, I saturate it. It comes out in a fine mist. Do you see? So not a lot comes out, and I really just... Okay. Then I'm going to take my low volume. This is the biggest low volume. And I am using this to freshen up my hair. It is pretty quick. It takes about 2 minutes for the plates in the back to heat up. So during that time, that's kind of when I'm brushing. Let's do it. This is also good if your kids wake up with crazy hair. They can do this on their own. And it really does smooth everything out. If I had one tool that I could not live without from Lunge, it is the low volume. It has changed the way the texture of my hair looks, It's changed how quickly I get ready or freshen up, how long I can go in between washes. Like, it genuinely is just amazing. I need a scrunchie. I'm gonna let that keep going. I'll take it away from the speaker. I'm gonna let that keep heating up while sorry, friends. Does anybody else have like wide ribs? Like, I have just wide shoulders, wide ribs. And so it doesn't seem to matter what size I get to. My ribs look like, I don't know, they're poking out. Oh, Mary, I hope you enjoy your order. If you ever order and you use my link, then I get credit for it. So I appreciate that. Sometimes I'll have some of you will message me and be like, hey, I just want to be sure you're going to get credit for this. Like, is this the right thing to use? And I just think that's so nice that you guys would think before you purchase, like, oh, so if you watch my video and you're like, I want that, and you Google it, then they don't know I sent you, so they don't compensate me. But if you use my link, then they're like, oh, she sent you to me, and then they do. And so it's just so sweet of you guys just to think about that. Like, so grateful for all of you. Okay, this is now pretty warm. So you can tell I'm just going to be able to start shaping my hair. Yeah, I just mixed it with spring water. It's just my TRIMFIT. I'll throw in some greens. I probably won't throw in greens right now because I'm in a hurry, so I'll do that with collagen later. Look how good this tool does. I just don't want to have no energy. And look at that. Y'all, can we even with this hair? If you've never tried a low volume, I'm telling you it will change your actual life. Like, look at this. They do have Afterpay, so you can break it down over 4 interest-free payments and still get the deals. And then the code for OFIR for makeup is secret, and then the code for launch is like on their site. Hello. So all my extensions are out except for these little guys. These are called K-tips, and they stay in for a few months, but I have a lot of breakage here. You can tell right here. So I have long hair, and then I have breakage in the front from where I tried going blonde, and I'm not meant to be a blonde. And so I still have a little bit of K-tips. Can you ever like hear your husband pacing? Pacing. I know, he's like, I'm ready. I'm gonna hurry. Today, I was like, why don't you go ahead, we'll get Beta ready, you guys get ready, and then I can do this, and you can just watch her without having to, like, him get himself ready. And I was like, I could do a get ready with me for church video. But not thinking, hey, they're just gonna be waiting on me. They're fine, they'll find something to do. He's probably making a coffee. But Beta is at the age where you have to watch her, like eyes on her and ears on her all the time, because she is just into everything fast. Like, she knows how to open bottles. She knows how to just open doors. Like, I feel like we need 6 people watching her. Gina, you've lost over 40 pounds with TRIMFIT? That's amazing. I love it. If I never lost another pound on it, I would stay on it just because I love the way it makes me feel. I do love my hair blonde. I just think it's so pretty, but it literally breaks off into pieces. And so it's like I can only do it every now and then. Every few years I can try, and I regret it every time. So I'll probably be brown for a while, but it was fun. I did this past year, I did pink and red and blonde, and I just had a lot of fun. Some people message and they're like, you're so, like, I don't know, insecure or down or depressed, like it's sad you have to do all this. And I'm like, actually, I feel really good for the first time in years that I'm just having fun. Or like people are like, you're so fake. I'm like, I don't know. Well, I do have fake hair. So I'm like, I know a lot of people with fake hair. Like, learn you might not be everybody's cup of tea. And I am a people pleaser 100%. And it is so hard for me to think that, like, why would they not like me? Like, what could I do to make them like me more? But the reality is some people are just like grumpy. Like they probably don't like anybody. And so, sometimes. So this year I'm focusing on like not just trying to make content that I think would it go viral? Would it go this? Would these people like all this? But what do I like? And what do I like sharing? And what do I like doing? And what makes me really happy? And then I'm hoping I just attract people who enjoy the same sort of things. And the ones who don't, there are thousands, probably hundreds of thousands, probably millions of people that they could go find that they do like. And so I'm trying to like not put as much pressure on myself. Without time. Okay, I forgot. I do this every time, but I forgot to ask for shares. If you share this video, comment shared below. I'll give away an Amazon gift card to one of you today. I totally forgot. And then if you like my videos, if you tag a friend, that would be amazing. We do have text notifications. So if you go to CORTNEYSWANN.com, on that list, it'll say sign up for text. Then you never miss a live. And also, you can go to my page and be sure your notifications are turned on and you're following me. It's just Courtney Swann and then the 3 little dots. Be sure you're following me and that your notifications are turned on if you want notifications when I go live. If you don't, it won't hurt my feelings. But I want to be sure if you want to, come hang out with me while I dry my hair. You know how. Okay, if you wanted links for, I couldn't get a link for my outfit because it's old, but if you wanted links for hair, makeup, skincare, or trim, if you drop the word link below, I can send it to your inbox. So on these front pieces, look at this. You've never tried a La Volume. I hope you guys have a good day. I really do. Hope you have a good day of rest, a good day of just like a few minutes for yourself, permission to rest. That you do something that would make you happy today, whatever that looks like. So there are 4 different kinds of La Volume tools, Cindy. So this one is just your traditional La Volume. It is the largest one, the 70, I I think it's 75 millimeters. And they also have a 60, which is a little bit smaller. They all work great. The Elevate is more of a teardrop. You do get a little more lift with that one. I would say if your hair is, you know, short, the shorter the hair, the smaller the volume. But even at my hair, the length that it is right now, this is the biggest one. So you could not go wrong with whichever one you get. I promise. Like, could not go wrong with it. It is such a good tool. It changes the texture. I would add a glass hair in there just because, because it's going to make your hair so smooth. The two things together, they're like the power couple. Unstoppable. Just takes any frizz, naughtiness, dullness, and it just does something wonderful for it. I'm going to spray on. Oh, he's loading her up in the car. Oh, I gotta go. I'm going to spray on some marula oil. It's a hydrating mist. Not going to have time for jewelry today. That's okay. Jesus doesn't need jewelry. Doesn't care if I have it. Just got to get there. Okay, now I'm going to do some Trois Chic 3-way hairspray. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Okay, friends. I'm going to pound this on my way down the stairs. Hope you guys have a good day. If you share, I'll pick a winner like in 24 hours. So people who are watching the replay today can have a chance to win since I didn't ask for shares until earlier. I'm going to grab a lippy to take with me and I'm out of here. All right. Bye, you guys. Have a good day.